everybody. Hi. You ready for some great TV? Let's try that again. Are you ready for some great TV? That's more like it. Welcome to Extreme Roadshow. It's a vase, it's a bowl, it's a chair, it's a table, it's a miniature Chagall, it's a mink, it's a sable, it's a silver-plated pickle caster made for the Tsar. And if you tried to sell it, not that you would ever sell it, would it change the way you live or who you are? Take it to the roadshow, find out. Take it to the roadshow and leave no doubt. Is it just a piece of trash or is it worth a lot of dough? Take it to the roadshow and you'll know. We've seen every imaginable kind of tchotchke, and we can tell you exactly what yours is worth within a reasonable range. And if we find that your item isn't worth anything at all, we take it from you and throw it into a fiery pit. How's that pit looking, Al?
It's hot!
That's what we like to hear. It's a poster from the 1889 World's Fair.
It's a letter to my uncle from his buddy Fred Astaire.
It's a Chippendale rocker.
It's a book of magic tricks.
It's an easy bake oven with the original cake mix.
And my grandpa.
And my mother.
And my stepfather said,
If you want it, you can have it. Take it home when I'm dead.
And I wanna know, it's so beautiful.
And I wanna know.
it has history.
And I wanna know.
It's so delicate.
And I wanna know.
It seems to look at me.
And I wanna know. Why not take it to the roadshow
And show them what you got.
You're no worse off than you were before. Take it to the roadshow.
Mom, I'm going out for a while. I just thought.
Where are you going with that?
What, this? I'll take it back this afternoon, I promise.
You put that back on the living room floor where it belongs.
But Mom, today's the road show. They're at the Mall of America. They might never be back.
How many times have I told you not to watch all that PBS? It's giving you notions.
Mom, I don't watch too much PBS.
Yes, you do. You're hooked. You're still waiting for Sherlock with Benadryl Cabbage Patch to come back. I got news for you. It's not coming back.
Mom, I'm not going to let you change the subject. Look, don't you want to know what this thing is really worth? I mean, I know we love it,
Now,
but...
Sam, I don't need any fancy pants expert to tell me what my spittoon is worth. It's been in our family for generations.
Here we go.
And it's my spittoon, and it's worth squat if you lose it. It doesn't leave this house.
But Mom!
A spittoon's place is in the home.
What if it's worth a fortune? I mean, how do you know it isn't? It could change our lives.
What would I do with a fortune? It's just what is wrong with our lives. I've got everything I need, and so do you, including that spittoon. So put it back right now.
Okay, fine. You're right. You're always right.
All right then. You want hot dogs for dinner tonight? Let me make sure we've got a coupon. Yep, Hebrew National. Sam? Sam? You bring that back here this minute! Sam! Where are we gonna spit?
I wanna know. Take it to the roadshow. It's fun. Take it to the roadshow and be the one with the amazing find that's beyond compare. Take it to the roadshow.
So come on. You'll be no worse off than you were before. And you know you want to. Just say,
take me to the roadshow right now. Take me to the roadshow, I don't care how.
I just want a fair appraisal.
Am I sitting on $1 million?
Do I save it for my children?
Does it have monetary value? Should I sand it down and paint it?
Is it just a piece of garbage?
I just wanna know. Take me to the roadshow.
Let's go. Roadshow is brought to you through the generous donations of viewers like you. But mostly, it's brought to you by what other networks call advertisers, like this one.
Growing up in a little red house on the edge of a forest, my father taught us 3 things. Be kind, be honest, and for God's sake, live somewhere else. Except now there is no place else to live, because the world is turning to shit. That's why I run a line of cruise ships. At Barbarian Cruise Lines, we take you out into the middle of the ocean until you can't stand it anymore. By the time it's all over, you'll be so glad you're home, you won't care that you can't breathe the air. You're knee-deep in student loan debt. Everyone has guns. And your constitutional rights are falling like trees in a Canadian forest fire. Because nothing's worse than being trapped on one of our boats. Barbarian Cruise Lines!
My father left me these banjo clocks. He said they were early American and worth some money. They still work fine.
And how did your father get them?
I don't know, I never asked him.
You never asked him. So you didn't grow up loving these clocks, hoping they would someday be yours?
Well, you're half right. I did grow up with them.
Why do you suppose your father left them to you?
There's nothing more annoying than a banjo clock. Banjo clock. Banjo clock. There's nothing more annoying than a banjo clock, except if you have 3. So it's bong, bong, bong at 3 in the morning and bong, 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 bong at 4. By 5 or 6, you're ready to die because you just can't take it anymore. A banjo clock runs fast or slow, fast or slow, fast or slow. A banjo clock runs fast or slow, but it never runs on time. So it's bong, bong, bong at 4:07 and bong, bong, bong at 5:23. Time stands still while you're waiting for the next one to bong, bong randomly. It doesn't have an alarm setting. You can't use it like a phone. It's got 2 jobs to tell the time and to never leave you alone. Oh, I have 3 clocks hanging in 3 rooms, and they tick and talk through the night. They tell me the time wherever I go, but they don't tell me when the time is right. Oh, won't somebody tell me when the time is right? That's all I ask, all I really want to know. Won't somebody tell me when the time is right, so I know when it's time to go. Oh, my clocks are models of craftsmanship, with their springs and their pulleys and their wheels. And when I see them wind down, I go wind them up, 'cause I know how winding down feels. Oh, won't somebody tell me when my time is up? That's all I ask, I just wanna plan ahead. You can fit all your minutes in a paper cup when you know that one day you'll be dead. A banjo clock is like an old folks a song that tells you that you don't have long, so you better make some noise and go bong, 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 bong. Any old time dance and sing and shout. Life is long, but time is short, and eventually time runs.
And why do you suppose your father left them to you?
I have no idea.
Now let me show off my knowledge a bit so the people at home feel like they're learning something. Your oldest clock is a specimen from 1820 to 1825, made in Boston by the Willard family.
I can't believe I have to stand here looking interested.
Signed by John Willard,
Price is Right.
son, likely commissioned in Boston High Society for a wedding. The other two are also 19th century, a little bit later, as you can tell by the grain of wood, a variety of maple. Not very robust, as you can tell by the warp on the side.
Goddamn things are worth all.
The varnish is the type not used in the U.S. since World War I, and none of them have ever been refinished. You get splinters just looking at them. Now tell me, do you have any idea of their worth? Oh, go on, don't be shy.
I don't know, a few $1,000s maybe.
Oh, you're serious? All right, I'll tell you. They're worthless. 0.
That's hard to believe. My father always
Oh,
said...
believe it. Ever since 2008, no one cares about antique clocks anymore. Watches, yes, but clocks? Worthless. And on this show, you know what worthless means.
It means you're going to throw them into the fiery pit.
Fiery pit.
I don't have to keep them anymore.
Well, are you ready? Ready!
Wow!
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
More roadshow in a moment. Hello again, everyone. Now, as you know, this is the Fringe Festival, which means we have no budget and no time. And that means that tonight we have just one appraiser for everything. Books, furniture, creepy-looking dolls, you name it. And here on Extreme Roadshow, our appraiser is tough. Please give a warm welcome to Tiffany.
Thank you. People often ask me, Tiffany, what makes a great appraiser? And I always tell them it takes hard work, years of dedication. But most of all, you've got to have the eye, you've got to see detail, you've got to take a chance, take it all in at a glance, and know your instincts never fail. You can take a course at Christie's, you can get your MFA, you can learn about design, color, shape, and line, you can hit the books both night and day, but you gotta have the knack, and you gotta have the guts. Gotta tell them when they say, that's a real Monet. No, it isn't, and if you think so, you're nuts. Take a look, that brush stroke's wrong. That's too much gray, that's a pile of leaves, not a stack of hay. Don't pass that off as real, don't even try. You've gotta have confidence, you've gotta have the eye. Everybody's trying to fool you, everybody's on the make. Everybody says it's the real McCoy when it's really just a fake. They hope you won't look too close. They hope you won't see that the diamonds whites are cone, that the silver's painted tin, that the 19th century gramophone has a cord to plug it in. Everybody fools themselves. Everybody lies. Everybody says, who are you gonna believe, me or your own eyes? They always tell you it's a work of art or a piece of history, but I'm here to tell you nothing, I mean nothing gets by me. But you gotta have the nerve, and you gotta have a brain. If you
tell them that it's flawed or imply they're a fraud, then you figure someone's gonna complain. That urn may mean a lot to your family, but it's just a jar of ashes to me. You've got to stick to facts, don't be shy. You've gotta have confidence. You gotta have the eye. So if it's worthless and it's on the show, then into the fire it's gonna go. I love my work, don't ask me why. You gotta be born to it. Gotta have the eye. You gotta have the eye. You gotta have the eye. Gotta have the eye. Yeah.
Did you not hear the song I sang just a moment ago? What is this, her sister Rona?
I know that it's not the real Mona Lisa.
I'm so relieved.
This is a copy by one of Leonardo's students.
I spoke too soon.
I like it because it reminds me of the original. It's just hanging there in the Louvre. So small, so strange, so alone.
I'm gonna go take a nap. Someone, wake me when this is all over.
Mona Lisa, how can you be so blasé? Everybody looks into your face like you've got something to say. Does it make you want to laugh? Does it make you want to cry? Does it make you want to get a cappuccino at the French cafe nearby? Oh, Mona Lisa, I wish I were more like you. 500 years of mystery. What a little sfumato can do. Sfumato. That's how Leonardo did it. It's the blurring of lines, and he did it here and here. That's the air of mystery right there. But it doesn't really explain anything. I tried it on myself once with a little foundation, same spots. Looked like I had Botox. Which I guess lends to an air of mystery in a way. Not really what I was going for, though. I wish that she could tell me. I wish. Mona Lisa, how can you be so serene? How can you be so serene? Everybody looks into your eyes, wanna find out what you mean. Does it make you want to blink? Does it make you want to scream? Does it make you want to make them understand? Or is it all just a passing dream? Oh, Mona Lisa, I wish I were more like you. The world plays out its history, 500 years of mystery. What a little sfumato can do.
I saw her at the Louvre once.
Me too.
The line was over an hour.
Just to see her face.
She seemed to see mine first.
Mona Lisa, you stir me to my soul. Especially whenever I hear that song by your husband, Nat King Cole.
Wait, what?
Do you wish he hadn't done that? Do you wish he'd stuck to jazz? Is that why you killed him? Mona Lisa, I wish I were more like you.
The world plays out its history, and what you get is what you see.
500 years of mystery.
What a little sfumato can do.
What a little sfumato can do.
Okay. I don't know what just happened. But this is not the Mona Lisa. It's not by one of Leonardo's students. In fact, it looks like a paint-by-numbers job done maybe last week.
Just what are you suggesting? That I did this myself with a paint-by-numbers kit that I got off of eBay with a set of paints thrown in for $17.95 and free shipping? You can't prove that.
Right. Al, are you ready? Ready!
I guess she deserves it for what she did to Nat King Cole.
Please leave now.
These are some of my baseball cards.
You don't say. How many do you have?
Oh, thousands. Mostly from the 1960s and 70s.
Thousands. Well, what made you bring these in particular?
You know, I was hoping you'd ask. Let me put it like this. I collected baseball cards, kept them all in stacks in rubber bands by team. I couldn't play the game. I couldn't hit or throw or catch or run, but I collected more than anyone. Then in 1965, I had every Minnesota Twin who was in the starting lineup of the first World Series they were in.
They're all there, all right. Batty, Mitchner, Allison, but the condition's a little rough.
It's the seventh game of the World Series, Koufax on the mound for LA at the Met. Cut for the Twins in his best year yet. The Dodgers take the lead and it looks like we're done. But the Twins load the bases and Killebrew homers and we won.
Wait. That is so not what happened. Yes, the Dodgers pulled ahead 2-0, but then that was it. The Twins never scored a run. They lost the 7th game and the World Series to the Los Angeles Dodgers.
LA controlled the story of the World Series, Koufax on the mound couldn't be allowed to lose. A loss to the Twins would be bad for the Jews. The globalist bankers put the squeeze on everyone, and the fake news media suppressed the truth that Minnesota won.
Are you saying there was an international Jewish conspiracy to make it seem as if the Dodgers won when in actuality the Twins won? Do you realize how crazy that sounds? Mister, let me tell you something. You are entitled to your own opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts.
You're entitled to your own facts.
I should have known.
Pick your favorite ones. No matter how the world reacts, you stick to your guns. maybe it's time they learn that they're no better than you and me. Freedom's just another word for fuck you, I disagree. Because of their own truth, there's no monopoly. So hang on to your truth, and the truth will set you free.
When we get back to the cards, some of these are nice, but the corners are rounded and they're a bit off center.
You're entitled to your own facts.
Hillary is a
You always have
pedophile.
a
There are microchips in vaccines.
Take them back.
The moon landing was
You let them
staged.
shake your voice.
Elvis lives in my
Just
building.
because it's in print or a video doesn't make it true. They always say you should listen to them. Well, maybe they should listen to you. Everybody's got their own truth in the land of liberty. So fight for your truth, and the truth will set you free. You're entitled to your own facts. It's a song we all can sing. Let me hear you. You're entitled to your own facts. 'Cause facts are everything. Perception is reality. That's what some people say. If I perceive that you're a jerk, then get the hell out of my way. Everybody's got their own truth. That's the way it'll always be. So fight for your truth, and the truth will set you free. Come on, everybody's got their own truth. That's the way it'll always be. So fight for your truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. You're entitled to your own facts.
You are disgusting. All of you. I'm going to throw these into the fiery pit just because I don't like you. There.
Whatever. I've doubles or triples of all of them. I've 13 Bernie Allens.
My God, you need help. Why don't you try collecting something else?
You know, I have, and I was hoping you'd ask. Let me put it like this. I collected Civil War memorabilia.
Oh my God, get him out of here.
I know my
I see you've brought us a necklace.
That's right, Tiffany.
No names. Is there anything you'd like to tell us about it, even though it has nothing to do with its intrinsic value?
Well, now that you mention it, there actually is a story here. It goes back to my childhood.
Good. Great. Wonderful. We can always edit.
I didn't want to go. I wanted to go out and play. But Mom said we had to visit Aunt Sophia. And there went the day. She was a great aunt, which just meant she was old. And old was all she was to me. In a tiny dark apartment in the Hennepin Arms. The last place I wanted to be. My mom made me kiss her on the cheek. Ugh, I gave her a quick little peck. But as she turned away, I was struck by the sight of what she wore around her neck. Here, she said, you sit with these a while. And she put them in my hand. And as they had their tea, I sat on the couch with 16 diamonds on a silver chain, bright white glittering. And if you look at I'm at the ball with all the other girls. Everyone's so pretty. Some are wearing pearls, but one wears the diamonds. But then a band-aid rips the diamonds from her neck, and he shouts, ha ha, and rides into the night, and everyone is like, oh, whatever shall we do? And I say, I'll get them back all right. And I ride like the wind on my silver charger. His horse is large, but mine is larger, and we're neck and neck, and he's all like, little lass, so I knock him off his horse with my sword and go medieval on his ass. And I pocket the diamonds and I chop off his head, and I gallop back to the ball, and they all shout awesome and say thank you for the head. And Emily, they say, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best of. My mom is looking pale, but Aunt Sophia's smiling away. She puts a hand gently on my shoulder. I think that's enough for today. When she died, she left me the diamonds with a note for only me to see. Some things tell us who we truly are and who we want to be.
Let me see him. Yeah, these are definitely fake.
What makes you say that?
Honey, I can spot a fake diamond a mile away. Your aunt was a charlatan.
You can't say that about my aunt. And what makes you think you could just destroy my property?
You signed a waiver. It's not my fault nobody reads those things.
Fiery pit, fiery pit, fiery pit, fiery pit,
Now, are you ready?
fiery pit.
You'll thank me someday.
You'll be sorry about what you said about my aunt.
Who's next?
Well, old friend, Spitty, it's our turn now. And we've been waiting a long time for this, haven't we? A long time. Every day you're there by Mom's old easy chair. Well, I know you're feeling used, disrespected and abused, but I believe it doesn't have to be this way. Your hard shell is a wall of brass and pride. Is that why no one dares to look inside? If they did, they would have seen that it's hard to keep you clean. But that's beside the point I'm trying to make, which is I see you and I want everyone to see you too. And I want them to know that you're so much more than you seem. You're beautiful, you sparkle, you gleam, and it's time to let your light shine, and the world will say you're a rare find, a gift from yesterday. You'll have a place of honor off the floor. You won't be ignored anymore. We know life can be unkind.
It can sigh.
It can make you lose your mind.
You're singing to a part.
As if they know you're the lowest of the low. And before too long you start to think it's true. All you need is someone with an eye,
With an eagle.
for the brass ring that others walk on by.
Walk on by.
'Cause there's going to come a day when a person turns your way, and with open eyes and open heart begins to say, I see you, and I want everyone to see you too, and I want them to know that you're so much more than you seem. You're beautiful, you sparkle, you gleam. Now it's time to let your light shine, and the world will say you're a rare find, a gift from yesterday. Have a place of honor off the floor. No, not like before. A lonely cuspidor. You won't be ignored anymore. You won't be ignored anymore.
There. All right. Hi. We're here to interrupt this show for a little PBS fundraising. PBS is so
Give to PBS!
important to our community, and the community in a very real sense
Give now!
consists of viewers like you. It's your contributions that
Do
support
you want to leave Sam just hanging out there with his spittoon? We'll pull the plug on this. Don't think we won't.
your contributions support the shows you love.
We
the-
could just play the test pattern 24 hours a day.
The shows you love, the news you... Wait, that's not even what it sounds like.
You're right.
Thank you. And your Okay. We're not getting through to them.
Give him a tote bag.
I don't think so.
I know. Let's sing him the jingle. They'll give just to shut us up.
Good idea. Hit it, John!
PBS, PBS, the key to television happiness.
BBC shows and other stuff.
We gave you Mr. Rogers, wasn't that enough? Mysteries, nature, genealogy too. If your dreams are boring, is the dream come true?
If you don't like everything we do, you can blame it on viewers like you. Conclusion to
Give now, or we'll be back.
I'm not that you would know spittoons, because that might seem kind of insulting to some people. But you would know pottery because you're an expert and all. What were we talking about again?
The spittoon.
Right. So my mother got it from her father, and he got it from his father, and really it's at least 150 years old.
There was a time when these were all over the western United States for, well, you can guess the reason. You said 150 years old?
At least.
Well, collectors really have no use for these because they are so common and, well, they serve no practical purpose anymore.
Well, actually, my mother.
And they're actually a public health hazard. I mean, ick. It's basically just a bucket of bacteria.
But isn't it hammered or something?
Who cares? I mean, this might be the most disgusting thing we've ever had on the show.
No, you're completely missing it. Look how the brass catches the light.
The only thing it catches is spit. No, it's definitely the fiery pit for this item.
But you don't understand. Look at the brass, the contours, the symmetry. There's nothing exactly quite like it. And it evokes the Wild West so beautifully. It's beautiful. You can't throw it in the pit. It is fiery pit. It is fiery pit. Fiery pit. Fiery pit. Fiery pit. Fiery pit.
You dare! Put that spittoon down right now.
Who are you?
Never mind who I am. The question is, what kind of an appraiser are you that you don't know a spittoon when you see one?
Ma'am, we've already established that this is a spittoon. Now, if you'll let us proceed.
No, not a spittoon, a spittoon. Here, let me show you. You have to get it just right. Just one more time.
It plays a tune?
That's what I said. It's a spit-tune.
Well, why don't you ever do that at home?
I'm more interested in its functional qualities. Anyway, how many times do you think you can stand to hear that damn song? Used to drive me nuts.
And for some reason, I want to jump into the fiery pit myself.
They only made 10 of these ever, and the other 9 were destroyed in sudden fits of rage. So this thing is extremely rare, which you would know if you were any kind of an appraiser.
This monstrosity is a worthless hunk of metal, but don't take my word for it. Audience, what do you think?
Fiery pit! 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 Fiery pit!
Oh my goodness. Look at him go with those evasive maneuvers. Oh, good job. Good move, honey. Okay, that's good. Oh dear, oh no. Oh, she's too close. Oh no. Oh no.
Give me that slimy thing.
Oh.
Al, are you ready? Just a minute, Al. I know what, or should I say who, is going into the fiery pit this time.
Fiery pit!
Fiery pit.
Fiery pit! Fiery pit! Fiery pit! Fiery pit! Fiery pit!
What do you know? It looks like we're out of time, and you all have to go home.
No!
Look. We love you. You're very special.
Some of us are.
But we have to have peace.
I guess that's the point.
What?
Heard he was back for you, mister.
Artie, that was a little close.
Thank goodness you know how to talk to those people. I don't think PBS is going to pick us up for another season.
You're probably right.
Although, I do hear there's a primetime opening over at Fox.
I'll pitch it to them.
I'm Sam.
Emily.
You were great out there. You really, saved the day.
Well, you were pretty great yourself.
Thanks. I'm sorry about your diamonds.
I didn't give her the real ones. I had a bad feeling about her.
So, she was right. They were fakes.
Yeah. But she shouldn't have called my Aunt Sophia a fake.
Well, you were smarter than I was. I should have brought a fake spittoon.
Well, you'll know for next time.
Well, I guess we'll never really know what our items are really worth, huh? Unless we take them to a professional instead of a TV show.
Guess not. But do we really care?
Not me. Not anymore. I see you, and I want everyone
to see you too, and I want them to know that
you're so much more than you seem. You're beautiful, you sparkle, you gleam, and it's time to let your light shine. And the world will say, you're a rare find, a gift for every day. I'll always smile to see you at my door. You won't be alone anymore. You won't be alone anymore.
Come on, Sam, let's go home.
Mom! Mom, I want you to meet Emily.
Hi.
Really? So you're the girl with the diamonds. Big deal. My Aunt Sophia had jewelry like you wouldn't believe. That's true.
Your Aunt Sophia?
Sure. She wore this diamond necklace. Holy moly, it was blinding.
But I come on from my Aunt Sophia. Who are you?
Who are you?
Cousin?
Oh, Mom used to talk about your side of the family. She used to call you, what was it? Trailer trash.
That's us!
Cousin.
Emily, why don't you come to our house for some hot dogs? We can sit around the spittoon and take turns playing the song.
Oh, I'd like that.
And you can tell us all about yourself. And don't mope, Sam. Cousins marry on our side of the family all the time.
Cool.
Well, that was our show. It was quite a journey, and I think we've all learned a little something about the role of things in our lives. John, what did we learn exactly?
Pretend I'm not here.
Anyway, what's important is, if you like the show, come again. This may be the last of our shows, but there's always another road show somewhere. And if you need to find it, well, you know what to say. Just say,
Take me to the road show, don't wait. Take me to the road show and don't be late. You'll bring your stuff and you'll see the light. Take me to the road show.
behalf of the cast and crew, thank you all so much for coming to see our closing show. It means so much that so many people take time out of their day to be an amazing audience for our show that we've made here. And if you feel so inclined, be sure to head to the Fringe website and leave a review to let us know what you thought.
Try your hand at being in a Fraser and check those kitties.
And there's also buttons for sale out in the lobby, so if you want your own little Mona Lisa, that's where you find her.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate you.